Welcome to Stoic Blueprint, where we tear down the veils of manipulation and forge unbreakable resilience with the timeless wisdom of Stoicism and the piercing insights of dark psychology. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine this. The person you trust most lying next to you in the stillness of the night, their steady breathing a symbol of intimacy. Now, what if that sacred moment of sleep was a lie? What if they were using those quiet hours to betray you, not just in body, but in mind and soul? Today, we're diving into 8 ways a narcissist uses sleep to cheat on you. A chilling expose of how narcissists twist the most vulnerable moments into weapons of deceit. These aren't random habits. They're calculated strategies to control, manipulate, and undermine your reality. Stick with me to the end, because I'm not just unmasking their tactics. I'm handing you a stoic shield to protect your mind and reclaim your power. Why does this matter? Because narcissists don't just cheat with actions. They cheat by stealing your peace, your clarity, and your trust. Dark psychology reveals their playbook, showing how they exploit your deepest vulnerabilities. Stoicism, on the other hand, teaches us to rise above, to focus on what we can control, our thoughts, our strength, our truth. By understanding these 8 tactics, you'll see through their illusions and fortify your inner citadel. Whether you've felt the sting of betrayal or want to arm yourself against it, this journey will change how you view those quiet nights. Let's unravel the narcissist game, step by step, and emerge stronger than ever. Are you ready to see the truth? Step 1. The narcissist's sleep facade. Narcissists are illusionists, and sleep is their grandest stage. Picture them beside you, eyes closed, face softened, breath slow and steady, a portrait of vulnerability. It's disarming, isn't it? That's exactly what they want. Dark psychology tells us narcissists craft this facade to make you lower your defenses, to believe they're fully present, fully yours. But this vulnerability is a lie, a performance designed to pull you into a false sense of security. While you're lulled by their apparent peace, their mind is elsewhere, scheming, plotting, or emotionally entangled with someone else. Stoicism urges us to question appearances, to seek truth beyond the surface. This isn't rest, it's a calculated act to keep you blind to their betrayal. They know that sleep, a universal symbol of trust, makes them seem human, even innocent. But beneath the surface, they're orchestrating a different reality, one where you're not the priority. This facade isn't just about physical presence, it's about emotional deception. They might hold you close, whisper sweet nothings, all while their heart is elsewhere. The Stoic principle of detachment comes into play here. Don't let their performance sway you. Observe their actions, not their appearances. Do they wake suddenly to check their phone? Do their sleepy moments feel rehearsed? These are cracks in their mask. By pretending to be vulnerable, they're setting the stage for deeper betrayals, whether it's secret messages, hidden affairs, or emotional distance. Your trust in those quiet moments is their greatest weapon. But with stoic clarity, you can see through the illusion. Stay sharp, stay aware, and never let their sleep facade fool you into believing they're truly with you. Step 2. Late-night absences as power plays. Have you ever woken to an empty bed, your partner claiming insomnia or needing to clear their head? These late-night absences are no accident. They're power plays rooted in dark psychology. Narcissists thrive on control, and by slipping away while you sleep, they assert dominance over your trust. Those moments they spend scrolling their phone, taking mysterious walks, or answering urgent work calls. They're often cover for secret communications or emotional affairs. Dark psychology reveals how they exploit your exhaustion, knowing you're too tired to question or too trusting to suspect. They create distance deliberately, leaving you to wonder while they connect with someone else under the cover of night. Stoicism teaches us to observe patterns without emotional attachment, to see these absences for what they are. Calculated moves to keep you in the dark. They might return with excuses, stress, sleeplessness, or needing space. But these are deflections. Their absence is a statement. They control the narrative, the relationship, and your peace. Ever notice how these nights leave you feeling uneasy, even if you can't pinpoint why? That's their goal, to destabilize you while they pursue their own agenda. The Stoic response is to stay grounded in reason. Start noting these absences, their frequency, their excuses. Do they align with other suspicious behaviors? Don't confront emotionally. Gather evidence calmly. Your clarity is your power. By stepping away, they're not just cheating on your time. They're cheating on your trust, using the night to build a world where you're an afterthought. Don't let their power plays dim your strength. With Stoic resilience, you can see through their excuses and reclaim control over your reality. Step 3. Dream manipulation tactics. Narcissists don't stop at controlling your waking hours. They infiltrate your dreams. Ever had a bedtime conversation that left you restless, doubting yourself, or feeling unworthy? This is no coincidence. It's a dark psychological tactic. Narcissists know that right before sleep, your mind is a sponge, soaking up emotions and ideas. They exploit this by planting seeds of guilt, insecurity, or confusion. A casual mention of an ex, a subtle jab at your flaws, or a vague hint that you're overreacting to their distance. These are darts aimed at your subconscious. As you drift off, these thoughts fester, haunting your dreams and eroding your confidence. Dark psychology shows how they use this vulnerability to cheat on your trust, rewriting your reality while you're defenseless. Stoicism, however, teaches us to guard our inner peace, to reject external attempts to destabilize us. Think about it. Why do these conversations always happen when you're too tired to argue? Because they want you to internalize their narrative without resistance. They're not just betraying you with others. They're betraying your mind by making you question your worth. The Stoic antidote is awareness and detachment. Recognize these bedtime manipulations for what they are: attempts to control your emotions. Before bed, set an intention to focus on your truth, not their words. If their comments linger, journal them to separate fact from manipulation. Your dreams should be a sanctuary, not a battleground. By staying vigilant, you can protect your subconscious from their schemes. Don't let their words steal your rest or your clarity. With Stoic strength, you can reclaim your mind and see their dream manipulation for the cowardly tactic it is. Step 4. Sleep deprivation as control. Narcissists don't just cheat with their actions. They cheat by stealing your strength. If you're perpetually exhausted around them, it's not by chance. Dark psychology reveals sleep deprivation as one of their cruelest tools. They'll keep you awake with late-night arguments, sudden emergencies, or disruptive habits like loud music or restless tossing. Ever notice how these disruptions seem timed to leave you drained? That's because a tired mind is a pliable one. By robbing you of rest, they weaken your mental clarity, making you less likely to question their behavior or notice their betrayals. This isn't carelessness. It's a calculated move to keep you vulnerable while they pursue their own agenda. Whether it's secret communications or emotional affairs, Stoicism reminds us to protect our inner citadel, to prioritize what we can control, our health, our mind, our peace. A narcissist knows that sleep is your foundation for resilience, so they attack it deliberately. They might claim it's unintentional, but the pattern tells a different story. Ever feel like you're sleepwalking through your days, unable to focus? That's their victory. The Stoic response is to take back control. Set firm boundaries. Sleep in a separate space if needed. Invest in noise-canceling earplugs or a consistent bedtime routine. Your rest is non-negotiable. By disrupting your sleep, they're not just cheating on your trust, they're cheating you out of your power. Don't let them. Keep a log of these disruptions to spot the intent behind them. With Stoic discipline, you can rebuild your strength and stay sharp, rendering their sleep deprivation tactics useless. Your mind is your fortress, guard it fiercely. If these truths are resonating, pause right now and drop this in the comments. I am the architect of my own strength. It's a Stoic vow to build your resilience against manipulation. Hit that like button to spread this wisdom and keep watching to uncover the rest of the narcissist's sleep tactics. Your awareness is your power. Let's keep going. Step 5. The midnight gaslighting game. Waking up in the middle of the night, disoriented, questioning your reality, that's the narcissist's midnight gaslighting game. Dark psychology shows how they exploit your half-asleep state to twist your perceptions. They might whisper doubts while you're groggy, deny conversations you're certain happened, or insist you dreamed their suspicious behavior. Ever wake up feeling crazy, unsure what's real? That's their goal. By manipulating nighttime interactions, they cheat you out of your truth, making you doubt your instincts while they cover their tracks. This isn't just emotional betrayal, it's a deliberate assault on your sanity. Stoicism calls us to anchor ourselves in reason, to trust our perceptions over their distortions. They know you're vulnerable in those hazy moments, so they strike when your defenses are down. Maybe they claim they were just joking about that odd comment, or they accuse you of overreacting to their late-night phone use. These are calculated moves to keep you off balance. The Stoic antidote is clarity. Keep a notebook by your bed and jot down strange nighttime interactions as they happen. This grounds you in reality, not their fiction. Don't engage emotionally in the moment. Stay calm and collect evidence. Their gaslighting only works if you let it shake you. By staying rooted in Stoic principles, you can see through their lies and protect your mind. They're not just cheating with others, they're cheating you out of your confidence. Don't let their midnight games dim your light. Trust yourself, document the truth, and let reason be your guide. With Stoic resilience, you'll emerge stronger, untouchable by their manipulative shadows. Step 6. Using sleep to hide infidelity. Narcissists don't just cheat, they build alibis, and sleep is their perfect smokescreen. Dark psychology reveals how they manipulate sleep schedules to conceal infidelity, using rest as a shield. They might claim they were passed out during suspicious hours, or insist they're too exhausted for intimacy with you, only to be wide awake for someone else. That deep sleep you didn't want to disturb? It could be a performance to keep you from checking their phone or questioning their whereabouts. They'll orchestrate odd sleep patterns, staying up late, napping at strange times, to carve out secret moments for emotional or physical affairs. Stoicism teaches us to act with clarity and courage, to question inconsistencies without fear. Notice how their excuses don't add up. They're too tired for you, but energized for others. This isn't coincidence, it's strategy. They rely on your trust in their sleep to avoid scrutiny. Ever hesitate to wake them, thinking you're being respectful? That's what they're counting on. The Stoic response is to stay observant. Track their sleep patterns alongside their behavior. Do they align with their stories? Don't let guilt stop you from seeking the truth. If you suspect infidelity, check for evidence calmly, not emotionally. Their sleep-based alibis are a house of cards crumbling under scrutiny. By cheating under the guise of rest, they're not just betraying your heart, they're betraying your reality. Stoic wisdom empowers you to see through their lies and act with purpose. Don't let their manufactured exhaustion fool you. With clarity and strength, you can unmask their deception and reclaim your power. The truth is your ally. Wield it boldly. Step 7. Stoic defense against sleep tactics. How do you fight back against a narcissist's sleep-based betrayals? Stoicism is your unbreakable shield. First, prioritize your rest. Your mental clarity depends on it. Set non-negotiable boundaries. Sleep in a separate room if their disruptions persist. Use earplugs or establish a strict bedtime routine. Dark psychology shows that narcissists target your exhaustion, so reclaiming sleep is an act of defiance. Second, observe without reacting. Keep a detailed journal of their nighttime behaviors, late absences, odd comments, or gaslighting moments. Patterns reveal intent, and evidence grounds you in truth. Third, detach emotionally from their tactics. As Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Their manipulations only work if you let them shake you. Don't argue in the heat of the moment. Stay calm and collect your thoughts. Fourth, trust your instincts. If something feels off, it likely is. Stoicism teaches us to rely on reason, but also to honor our inner wisdom. Finally, build resilience through daily Stoic practices. Meditate on your values, reflect on what you control, and let go of their chaos. By anchoring yourself in these principles, you render their sleep tactics powerless. They're not just cheating with others, they're cheating you out of your strength, but only if you allow it. Dark psychology exposes their moves, but Stoicism elevates you above them. You are not a victim, you are a warrior. Protect your mind, sharpen your awareness, and let their games crumble under your clarity. With Stoic discipline, you'll not only survive their betrayals, you'll thrive, untouchable in your inner citadel. Stay vigilant, stay strong, and never let their shadows dim your light. Step number 8, the dark psychology of sleep betrayal. These sleep tactics, facades, absences, gaslighting, deprivation, are not isolated moves. They're threads in a narcissist's web of control. Dark psychology reveals their strategy. Narcissists don't just cheat with actions, they cheat by reshaping your reality. Sleep, a universal symbol of trust, becomes their battlefield because it's when you're most vulnerable. By faking vulnerability, disrupting your rest, or twisting nighttime interactions, they keep you off balance, too disoriented to see their betrayals. This isn't random. It's a deliberate campaign to erode your confidence, your clarity, and your power. They thrive on your trust and turning sacred moments into tools of deceit. But here's the truth. Their power is a mirage. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control: our thoughts, our reactions, our strength. By understanding these tactics, you strip away their illusion of dominance. Each late-night absence, each gaslighting whisper is a sign of their weakness, not yours. They rely on your unawareness, but you're awake now. Stoic resilience means standing firm in your truth, refusing to let their manipulations take root. Reflect on Epictetus's words. No one can harm you without your consent. Their sleep betrayals only work if you let them define you. Choose instead to define yourself through awareness, through strength, through clarity. This knowledge is your liberation, a torch to light the shadows they create. You're not just seeing through their games, you're rising above them. Every tactic they use is a reminder of their desperation to control what they cannot, your inner peace. With Stoic wisdom and dark psychological insight, you're untouchable, a force they can never break. You've just uncovered the chilling 8 ways a narcissist uses sleep to cheat on you. But this is more than knowledge, it's a call to arms. At Stoic Blueprint, we're forging a community of warriors who refuse to be manipulated, who rise above betrayal with the unyielding strength of stoicism and the razor-sharp clarity of dark psychology. These tactics, facades, gaslighting, sleep deprivation, are not just betrayals of trust, they're assaults on your reality. But you're awake now, and awareness is your greatest weapon. Don't let their games dim your light. If this video has opened your eyes, I want you to claim your power right now. Drop "I am the architect of my own strength" in the comments. It's a Stoic declaration that no narcissist can steal your resilience. Hit that like button to spread this truth to others who need it. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a tool to fortify your mind. We're not just exposing narcissists. We're building an army of Stoic warriors who stand tall in their truth. Reflect on what you've learned. Every tactic is a crack in their armor, a sign of their weakness. Stoicism teaches us to control what we can, our minds, our peace, our strength, and let go of their chaos. You are not a victim, you are a force. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep shining. Join us in the next video to unmask more of their games and forge an even stronger version of yourself. Stay vigilant, stay stoic, and I'll see you in the comments. Together, we'll keep building our blueprint for unbreakable resilience.